Hey traders, this is Marco. We have Monday, the 20th of February, and today is a holiday in the United States. So I'm doing the weekly preview one day later. Usually I'm doing this on Sunday, but you can see here the daily ES chart. And if you are following my videos, you know already that we are in a huge downtrend here that pretty much started in January last year. You cannot see this price action because prices moved too far already, and we had the confirmation of this downtrend here, another confirmation here, and the third and fourth confirmation here. And what was interesting is this green uptrend here working higher. We had a break and a couple of legs to a new high. So this uptrend here played out. And what's very interesting is that we broke this downtrend here for the very first time. You can see this break here. So according to price action rules, there should be a retest of the lows, which are here around the 3600 level. So it will be very interesting what is happening in the next coming weeks and months, because from price action point of view, we have the first break of this huge downtrend, and we would see a retest of the lows. But of course, this can work out in a couple of weeks. One bar here, one candlestick equals one trading day. So you can imagine how many days this takes out here to play out accordingly. If we watch a bit like to closer price action, you can see we have this yellow range here, and we had a breakout out of this range for the first time, and prices came back inside the range. Let me zoom in a bit so you can see it a bit better here. Also, we have this blue uptrend working higher here, and prices broke this channel for the first time. So if we go for the shorter term price action, then there are a couple of situations here. First, we have this range where prices broke out, but this breakout failed. So prices came back inside the range, but you can see right now we are testing around the midline here. And on the second hand, we have the uptrend working higher here with the first break. So there could be a retest of the highs in the next coming trading days, maybe potentially this week even. It really depends if we can find support here around the midline of this range, so prices can pull higher in one or two legs and retest the extremes and then go lower, or if we stay sideways in this range here, because right now there are two patterns playing against each other, and we will see which pattern will win, let's say, this fight. Yeah, so in general, this is like a bit congestive here. I can draw this, you can see it. And yeah, it's really hard to say what's going on because yeah, we have this range playing against this uptrend, and now there's like a smaller range within the uptrend and the bigger range. So you can hear it already. It sounds very complicated. And yeah, we simply need more price action to see what's going on in the next few days. If you take a look at the bands here, and I was speaking about this a couple of times already, whenever prices are approaching the upper or the lower bands, then prices are pulling back to the middle of this bands here. So you can see it, for example, here prices touch the upper bands here. This is like this brown and a violet band, and prices pulled back to the middle of this bands. Then there was some sideways action. Then we pulled to the lower bands, also here this brown and violet. Prices stayed in this area a bit and then pulled back. So recently we again touch the upper bands, and prices are pulling now back into the middle. So there could be now the consequence that prices are pulling down again and touching the lower bands. Like the same, it happened here. So we are going from the lower bands to the upper bands, or here from the lower bands to the upper bands, then to the lower bands, to the upper bands, to the lower bands, to the upper bands. So if you follow this bands here. This is a combination of Fibonacci's and EMAs. And then uh, we saw a bounce here from the upper bands, and according to that, we should see touch of the lower bands now. So yeah, there's no clear direction right now. Just from price action point of view, I would say we will see a retest of the shorter term uptrend here. But of course, this is very difficult to say because we have different patterns playing against each other right now. Having a look on the economic calendar, today is a bank holiday, as you know, so do not trade if you consider, or if you come to the PC right now and you wonder why the volatility is so low. We have a bank holiday and markets should close very soon. But on Tuesday, we have a high impact news. That's the flash services PMI, 945. So while the markets are opened, yeah, this news will get reported. You can see some details here. Um, Also on Wednesday, there is the FOMC meeting minutes. Usually, we will not see any big reaction here because everything that was said before from Pavel will be pretty much written here in this minute. So if Pavel will not consider anything, any changes in the shorter term, then I think this meeting minutes here will not bring any huge effect. And also it's starting from 2 p.m. So it's like already at the market close or close to the market close. But on Thursday, we see another at the opening directly, the GDP at 8:30. So consider that because that can cause some spikes, and be careful at the opening. In general, openings are very volatile, and in combination with news, that will be even worse. And on Friday, there's a very important news. That's the core PC price index, and the Fed is taking this measurement to decide about future rate hikes. It's one of many measurements they're taking at 8:30 in the morning. So watch out for this because yeah, depending on what the number will be, if it's like close to the forecast or if it's exceeding, then there will be huge spikes. So be careful here. And for the rest of the day, there's nothing really important. You can see here like yellow and orange events, but they are not that important for us. So consider this. Um, and I just saw here for Thursday there are unemployment claims. Even though this is marked in orange here, I think this news is very important because the market and traders are looking for the unemployment claims, and the market would like to see unemployment claims rising. So that's the sign that the Fed has to pivot because the economy will get worse from here. So yeah, that's it for this weekly preview. I wish you a great holiday today, and I wish you a great trading week. And yeah, speak to you most probably on Friday again. See you. Good trades to you.